What's going on, people? It's your boy here again, Henry TV, and welcome to another video. Well, in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to make over $7,000 after already taking a loss earlier on in the day. Well, enough of me rambling, let's jump into the chart and I'll show you exactly what I did. And as you can see right here, straight off the bar, you can see like a couple trades that I've lost and all of that. But enough of this, let me show you what happened. So this was around 11:30 in the morning. So this was a 5 minutes fair value gap, and then I saw like this massive shift in market structure. I saw this it's like an aggressive move down. You want that pull, the elephant in the pool and stuff. So this was it, and I saw this fair value gap. I entered. As you can see, I entered down here, which wasn't good enough, and then right here I entered another one, and up here I entered because I knew for a fact that this is going to stay open, and this also was like where if price had traded up to this point, I would have just killed it. So I put my stop like literally right here. So, and then when price traded all the way down, so today was a quite weird one because I don't know what was wrong with me today. I was just doing some stupid stuff, honestly, and that's the thing. Technically speaking, I think that's not the problem. I think it's the psychology part, and we also like, you can't be, and that's the thing. A lot of people, whenever they start trading, they think, oh, I'm going to get exactly this number of trades right, and this number of trades I'm not going to get. No, it's more like you have to give yourself some percentage margin of error because you never know what happens. So today was one of those days. I don't know why I closed some here. I just don't know. I was supposed to take off some here and move my stop to break even, but I closed some trade here, and I then, when price got to this point, I moved it to break even, and you can see price traded all the way back up and stopped me out at break even. Okay, now later, so I went out for lunch. I went out for a walk, came back around 1 o'clock, and there was really nothing. And then this, I thought the dollar was trying to like go lower and stuff in it. So I saw this, I was like, oh, definitely price was going to push higher. So I got into here, right here, cool. And then next thing, I had my stop like right below this, so which was quite nice. And the next thing that happened was I saw all this here. Okay, this candle should have been more pronounced, and I would have loved a fair value gap after this candle I've created. This candle was created, but I never got it. But like I said, today is a weird one. I can't explain. It's just me getting to the market, just fighting with my own self, which is not good. Whenever you're trying to become a successful trader, you want to get rid of any situation you have, any doubts or any second thoughts you're having inside your head. This, I got in again into some more in here, and then if you notice here, I knew I was offside right here. So instead of taking the entire loss, I closed like half. So I was supposed to take about I was risking about 1,500 for this trade. So I took some off here, took some of the trade. I took some off here, 11. So I took 11 off here, and then I saw this. I was like, okay, yeah, price is definitely coming down. So I sold. If you notice, I sold one. I sold some here. I sold some more when price came back all the way up. So I sold, I think, 10 contracts here, and then price plummeted all the way down here. And notice again, like I keep saying, these things are not random. I got a hit right here, right about here. So this, that was the low from the morning time. This was it before lunch. And then guess what? And this happened to me last week, Friday too, where I caught the trade right from the bottom. I'm not trying, like, again, ICT always say, don't try to call the bottom or the top, but this is not random. That the moment I got out of the trade here, price started reversing. It's not random. Now, the money I've lost earlier on in the morning, I've gotten it back. Okay, now I saw this, took the trade here. My stop was going to be here, but after what happened to me in the morning, I got scared. And that's the thing, is, like I said, it's more psychological issues. It's not about technically speaking. I can go into a chart, dissect it, know exactly where the possible drop of liquidity is going to go and all that stuff. I have absolutely no problem with that. Of course, there's still certain things I can still improve, but I think with the knowledge I already have, I can do something with it. But the main problem is the psychological part. And when you tell students this and tell them that this is what you're going to deal with more, they're like, no, I think this and that. No. And again, that also reflects to maybe you're thinking you're ready to go live and you actually are not. So this is also to show you, Lord, that it happens even to, someone who's been studying ICT. I've been trading for quite a while. I've been studying ICT for over a year now. So it can happen. So don't expect that you're just the one that it's not going to happen to. But this is not to put you down. This is to encourage you to keep pushing through and figuring out exactly what it is and how to deal with that. But yeah, so this, I took the buy here, right here, literally almost no heat. This was the fair value gap. And I got out right at the top of this 5 minutes fair value gap. If you notice here, that was my exit. I got in again here. Got out right here at the top of this fair value gap. That's 2 trades now. Got in here again. The reason why I got out here was there was some liquidity in the morning, and then the final one was right up here, and I was satisfied for the day. Now, considering the fact this situation happened to me already, right? And then I've got this situation again. I was all in my head, but the moment I cleared my head up, this is bam, 1 trade, 2 profit, 3. This you can see, it's saying buy at 6. This is not edited. There's nothing that's edited here. Let me go settings, executions. See, it's showing and it's getting off. That is it. Okay. Now, I turned it off. I need to turn it back on so to show you what I was trying to say. So yeah, and so 1, 2, 3. And 4 trades back to back. This is not a coincidence. This is not you getting luck. This is not luck. This is precision. This is excellence, knowing exactly what to do, what to look for, and how to not react to price, or exactly what the reaction you're expecting from price to do from certain levels you draw out. And I have some vignettes and stuff. I'm going to post them on here for you to also see. If you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. You see me, I always post there. I post exactly my trade. The moment I take a trade, because it's easier, I just go make a 2 minutes video or maybe 1 minute on 30 seconds and post it on there, and it's, fast forward. But this is me explaining exactly why I took certain trades. Again, now, in a recap, so the reason why I took this trade was this fair value gap, 5 minutes. It went through and it created a fair value gap, which was a valid trade, don't get me wrong. But my management of the trade was absolutely trash here. This was not valid. Why? Because there was no energetic move that went above this 5 minutes fair value gap. But this, there was, structure also was broken here. You can say, oh, you got in a little bit early, but no, I think this was the correct one, because I noticed I was offside because the way price was reacting to this 5 minutes fair value gap. Same here, 5 minutes fair value gap. This one was 5. It was also aligned with the 15. This was a 5 minutes. Literally, I was usually using inefficiencies to trade up to inefficiencies, and inefficiencies to more inefficiencies or liquidity. That's exactly what it is. You might not understand this, but this is exactly how I see the chart from what I've learned from ICT. And again, it's person by person basis. This is just to encourage you. I think this is my biggest day so far since I've been posting on here. So 7,200 and something. So about 7,000 and some change. That is a decent amount of money. You do that, you're trading once a week or once a month, and you're making 7 grand. That could do a lot for you and your family. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Of course, tomorrow I'm going to post out that video for you lot to see how the market do. There's no major news. There are major news, but after 10, there's nothing absolutely crazy like CPI, PPI, and all those stuff this week. So I think this week is going to be like quite smooth and stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you're new, leave the video with a like, of course, and subscribe. If you have got any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.